Hey, it's real good to see you. Welcome to Barlow BBQ. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to make a Dutch oven Cajun pot roast in the pit barrel cooker. Now, we've never used the Dutch oven in the pit barrel before, so this is going to be a new experience, and you're going to be right there with us to see how it all turns out. So stick around and let's get started. There's only a few steps to making our Cajun pot roast, but it does take a long time to cook. And even though the weather looks nice right now, it is supposed to get worse as the day goes on, so we need to get moving. The first step to our Cajun pot roast is the smoke. For this recipe, we're going to use a 2.5 pound grass-fed beef sirloin tip roast. Now, we are going to cook that in the Dutch oven, but the first thing we want to do is give it some smoke. So we're going to take that pot roast and smoke it for a few hours in the pit barrel cooker. So as the roast is smoking, Martha will lead you through the second step of today's recipe as she puts together the remaining ingredients in this Dutch oven. This is a Lodge Dutch oven, and this is what we're going to be putting in the pit barrel. When the roast is finished smoking, we're going to take it off, put it in the Dutch oven with all the other ingredients, and then we're going to set it inside the pit barrel and let it finish cooking until that roast is fork tender. Like I said earlier, I'm thinking it's going to be a long cook today, probably at least 6 hours. So let's go ahead and get this pit barrel fired up. There's a charcoal basket at the bottom of the cooker that I filled earlier with charcoal, and from that I removed 40 briquettes and lit them in a chimney starter. Those are now ready to go, so I'll dump them into the pit barrel onto the remaining charcoal in the basket. Let's throw on a chunk of hickory wood for smoke, set the grill grate in there. Now don't forget to put the 2 rebars back in. Alright, there we go. And we can get the lid on, and we're ready to cook. Now here's our sirloin roast that we're going to smoke on the pit barrel today, and we've got that rubbed with a Cajun seasoning rub. We'll have a recipe for it right down below in the description box. And let's go ahead and get that on the pit barrel. And like I said before, we're just going to let this smoke for a few hours. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to let it take some smoke, and then after that period of time, we'll take it off and get it in the Dutch oven.
We're taking it inside today to finish up this roast, and that's fine by me because it's cold out there. We'll have all the measurements below in the description box. All good Cajun recipes start with a load of butter, so we're going to do the same and follow suit. I'm adding a handful of whole garlic cloves. I'm just going to fry them up a little bit so they get golden in that butter. Just like that. Now we're going to add the holy trinity of Cajun cooking: onions, celery, and green pepper. We use poblanos, just rebels, I guess. Saute that up. I like to add a little salt. And you're going to cook that till it's soft. I'm going to add a little flour to thicken up our gravy later. We're just going to cook that in to remove that flour taste. Here's some smoked paprika, some more salt and pepper, onion, a little garlic powder. I'm sauteing all of this up so it'll release the flavor. Here's some basil and some oregano.
Next, we're adding some minced chile de arbol, which is a relative of the cayenne pepper. It's got a wonderful smoky heat.
This smells great. I'm going to add some thyme and a couple teaspoons of that great Cajun rub. We'll give you a recipe for everything below in the description box. I'm deglazing the pan with some of my homemade turkey stock. We're adding some crushed tomatoes. And my favorite ingredient, bourbon. Now you want to really measure this accurately. All right, we're all set. Let's give it a stir. Get that meat in there. Oh, maybe a couple bay leaves too. Cheers to another beautiful day in Western North Carolina.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, as the day has gone on, it's gotten colder and windier here. We had to go inside and bundle up a little bit. Ooh, so cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
So the roast has been smoking now for 2 hours, and I think it's time we're going to get that off the pit barrel and put it in the Dutch oven with our Cajun spicy broth right back in the pit barrel. and let that ride until it's finished. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll talk to y'all soon.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, y'all, let's take a look at this roast. Oh yeah, that's looking great. Let's get this off the pit barrel. And here's our Dutch oven. We're going to go ahead and put the roast right in there with all the other ingredients, just like that. And let's go ahead and get it on the pit barrel. We're going to go ahead and set it on the grate, get it closed up, and we'll check back in a couple hours. Okay, it's been a couple hours, and notice I've got the lid to the pit barrel cracked just a little bit. I've done that so the grill temps inside stay nice and hot because it's cold outside. Let's take a look at this roast. Oh wow, that's really cooking up real nice. And let's check tenderness, see how it feels. Ooh, we're not quite there yet, folks. We got a little more ways to go. So let's go ahead and flip this over, and we'll just let it keep on cooking. Yep, not tender yet. A little bit, but we got a ways to go. And let's go ahead and get the lid on. And again, I'm going to leave that cracked about 1/2 inch to keep the pit barrel temps running hot because it is cold outside. All right, guys, pit barrel is dropping in temp. It's at 230 degrees, but listen, it's been going since 11 o'clock this morning. It's 5 o'clock now, so it's been running for 6 hours straight. It's been doing a great job despite this wind and cold today. So let's go ahead and check on the roast. We're hoping that it's tender because we're losing daylight. All right, here is the moment of truth. Oh, there we go. That's the tenderness we're looking for. Oh, that's awesome. This is going to be great. All right, so we can go ahead and get this off the pit barrel. And we're going to serve this over top of some grits we made earlier. This is going to be real good, y'all. Let's try it out. Ooh, is it cold out here today?
I think it's really nice. I was going to put on my bathing suit.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I get a nice little suntan going. Hey, this has a nice little smoke ring going on this beef right here.
Yeah,
That's looking
yeah.
good. This whole thing's looking real good.
This is going to be spicy for
Hey, y'all.
this cold, miserable day.
This cold, miserable day, we are putting in the work for y'all. That's right. Hope you enjoy it. I think I'm going to enjoy this, though.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, got some of that beef. Looks so good.
Whew, that's a spicy meatball. It's really good, though.
It's got a real nice heat to it. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely, it lets you know it's there.
Yep, I like the grits in there. It does
flavor,
cool it off.
Awesome Cajun flavor going on in this. Lots of great flavors. So Martha, what did you think of cooking with cast iron on the pit barrel cooker?
I thought it was great. I think we need to practice a little more, but
Yep.
I think that the pit barrel did a great job.
Pit barrel did a great job despite the cold, windy, miserable day. Did we
Yep.
say it was miserable already?
It's miserable. And it chugged right through that roast.
Yeah, this is A+. I mean, this turned out fantastic.
A++.
We'll drop the recipe right down below in the description box for you so you can try it out on your own. And listen, we're going to go eat some more of this inside where it's nice and warm. We love you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. And we're going to say until next time, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That's right. And stay warm.
Stay warm, y'all. Bye-bye.